and Steve Costello met and fell in love when they were just 18 and 20 years old.
Well, the first time I met her, I realised how gorgeous she was, and she was really, a bit out of my league, I thought.
I thought it was really hot.
Oh, thanks. Happy days.
And although devastated, Julie eventually forgave Steve, and together they worked to rebuild their marriage, going on to have 2 children.
Got a busy day today, have you?
Oh, probably 13 hours with no break.
But having kids also had a big impact on their sex life.
Sex went out the window. And what's that word we were introduced to? Oh, the quickie. The kids are asleep and it's like, right, we've got 2 minutes. Let's go and get one in. And that became my life for a couple of years.
Well, it's not changed much.
No, it's not changed much now.
And then 18 months ago, after 15 years service, Steve left the RAF. Now his and Julie's relationship has taken another nosedive. The couple are bored and frustrated. Steve complains that Julie's often angry with him.
I thought you were supposed to be tidying the garden up properly.
Oh, it's all right. I've done the lawn. Move these tomorrow.
And Julie misses the intimacy that they once shared.
I feel like we're turning into stereotypical couples like George and Mildred, where you're together but you can't stand each other.
Just turn it off. I'm just selfish.
And their frustrations with their marriage are reflected in their sex life. It's dull, infrequent and predictable. Getting their scores has clearly been tough for Julie and Steve. But now that they know the truth, they can begin to focus on rebuilding their relationship. We're setting them both up in separate apartments. Being in a completely neutral environment will allow them to concentrate on their own issues without distraction.
Here you go, your new apartment for the week.
Wow.
So I've got these here just as a reminder. When you wake up in the morning, straight out of bed, zap.
Oh, I'm going to see it every day.
But yeah.
It's been a shocking first day for Steve and Julie. They've had to face up to the true state of their marriage, and it hasn't been easy. The next morning, and it's time to get to work. First, I want Sam to find out just how much or how little Steve knows about his wife. After almost 20 years together, he in particular seems to have forgotten the importance of communication.
Steve, welcome to Relationship Mastermind, where your specialist subject is your wife. What is Julie's sexual fantasy?
It's, I'd really like to go to a really nice bar or something. He's sort of really flirty and let us seduce Steve and sort of take him back to my place.
Oh, I don't know.
Who is Julie's male fantasy?
Daniel Craig is nice.
He's so hot.
Johnny Depp.
That's incorrect.
What about what perfume do you wear?
Don't know.
He bought it.
What age did Julie lose her virginity?
15.
That is the incorrect answer. What is Julie's bra size?
34B.
Incorrect. 36B. What is Julie's shoe size?
5.
Incorrect. Size 7. What is Julie's favourite chocolate bar?
I don't know.
That is the incorrect answer. What does Julie dislike most about her body?
A bum.
That's the incorrect answer. In fact, it's her stomach. What is Julie's earliest memory of you as a couple? What makes Julie angry? What is one of Julie's fears? Biggest ambition?
It's a jolt for Steve to realise how little he knows his wife. But it's not just the trivial that he struggles with.
What makes Julie happy?
I don't know.
Steve's response is telling. He may communicate with his wife on a practical day-to-day level, but go deeper and it reveals he barely understands his wife at all. But it's not just Steve who has trouble communicating effectively. Julie frequently gets cross with her husband, leaving him feeling hurt and defensive. But I think the anger Julie feels isn't just down to petty day-to-day frustrations. I think there are much deeper emotions at play. He had her. We're about to become weapons of mass destruction. Right, now, you've been telling us since you started on this process that you find it incredibly difficult to express how you feel.
Yeah.
And I want you to have that permission to express
Right.
how you feel, okay? Because how you feel is really important, and if you don't say it, it just stays in the bottle, fizzing away. Right. So I've got 2 tables here for you, and I want you to pop those balloons, which represent everything that's pissed you off. Okay. So every time you pop the balloon, you get rid of that emotion. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And here are the bigger problems that you feel frustrated by and just haven't really expressed. I want you to smash them. Is that all right? Yeah, you happy to do that? Yeah? Okay, this vase represents the biggest thing that I think is getting in your way at the moment, which is the affair. Mm. And I want you to smash it. So first up, it's those seemingly petty gripes that cumulatively can drive us to distraction.
Work.
Work, yeah!
Rubbish. Not talking.
Whoa, I think that deserved 2.
Yeah. Not talking.
Too much internet.
Yeah.
I agree with that one.
Turning away when you're
Turning away when you're
yeah. No time for each other.
Right.
No effort. No thought. No kissing and no cuddling.
Yay! This is for you, Julie.
Okay.
This is for you to let go of anything that's really made you angry from wherever in your life. Are these small problems?
These are
medium-sized problems,
yeah,
okay? So what are the small ones then?
These are just for people never listening.
Oh, I want to do a bit of people never listening. Really?
People being selfish.
No compromise. What's this one for?
This is just how it's been for the last 2 years.
So saying goodbye to how it's been.
Yeah.
Right. It may seem like wanton destruction, but this is vandalism with a purpose. Julie is releasing her rage and symbolically saying goodbye to all those frustrations inside her.
It's out.
Okay. After the 3 of us have let it all out in our very own grab and smash raid, it's finally time to tackle that huge source of frustration and bitterness that has been holding Julie back for so long. What do you want to call it? That affair that stands between you and your happiness? There's a lot of anger, rage, and very negative feelings to get rid of. So I want you to go over there and throw this thing against the wall and say goodbye to the past that's been holding you back.
That's really good.
Yeah?
Feels good to release it.
If you let it go, look, it's all broken, it's all gone. It's gone now. That is the past. You've got to let it go. It's good that you've done that.
I'm shaking now.
Well, when I first met Julie, she seemed very shy, very inhibited emotionally and very uncertain, and I wasn't sure that she trusts people very easily, and that's understandable, bearing in mind what she's been through. But I think in such a short space of time, she's allowed herself to trust and be much more open to experiences, which is going to really help her with her relationship with Steve, because to break that distrust cycle, she's going to have to learn to be more open and honest about how she's really feeling, and I think she's taken a huge step today. Coming up, Steve's apartment is taken over by cavorting couples. And Julie finds out ways to be a lover as well as a mother.
Well, the lock will be on the door now.
But can Steve and Julie learn to have sex after marriage?